Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Zane. Today we're going to do a nice quick video on Tezos. So we're going to do a price analysis, as you can see. So this is going to be quite exciting. The price is currently $1.97 and I'm extremely bullish on Tezos. I've got my price prediction at $5 for good reasons that I'll explain. I've got my thesis growth to $3 and that's what we're looking forward to. But right now we're going to talk about my evidence for a upside continuation. We're going to talk about my evidence for the downside continuation. Obviously, my evidence for a downside right now is just overall market volatility. If you go into CoinMarketCap, you'll just see that in the last 24 hours, a lot of crypto, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, in the last 24 hours, they're all going down. Except for cryptos like Tron. Tron is actually doing really well. Monero is also doing really well, and Tezos is doing really well. KlapCoin is doing extremely well. Phantom is doing good, and I made a video on Phantom as well. eCash, I have not made a video on eCash. Neutrino USD, I've not made a video on Neutrino either, and that looks like a stable coin. But my point is, majority of the market isn't doing particularly well right now. So my points for an upside continuation is that the ecosystem development on Tezos is still ongoing. It's still rapid. It's still looking good. And I can seriously put Tezos in competition with Solana and Avalanche. Those are my top three when it comes to like blockchain platforms that are building dApps. Obviously, I really like Ethereum as well. But at this moment, there is no stopping Ethereum. Ethereum is like Apple. It's just got a vast ecosystem and everyone wants to go to Ethereum. Obviously, it's a little bit slow, but with some development over the next few years, it can definitely stay around for hundreds of years. Now, the good thing is that, yes, we've got ecosystem development that's ongoing. That's great. Market correction. Yes, there was a great correction, and we obviously found a bottom. This was good because the bottom price that we found was $1.58, which is really good. Immediately, we started realizing that volume was immediately injected into the platform, or rather into the crypto. There was plenty of volume. You can see for yourself right about there. This was between the 12th and between the 18th of this month. So volume is there, and what we got next was growth, and the growth was strong. And let me explain to you just how strong the growth was. From a low point of around $1.58, it got to as high as $2.12 in the last 24 hours. That is a strong growth because it gained more than 50 cents in the space of 4-5 days, less than a week. That's pretty much incredible. So those are my points for seeing a continuation in price rise. Obviously, if we take a closer look at this, we'll realize that our candles are indicating that the market could be having a retraction. Could we be seeing a retraction, another dip? With these three red candles right there, that's a clear indication, because what we've got there is more selling than buys. If you compare those, actually it's four candles, 4 red candles, 3 large candles. But if you compare that with the green candles, you can see clearly that there's more selling than buying. Maybe 60% more selling than buying. So it's not a huge amount. In fact, if you go to the technical meter on TradingView, you see that it's relatively neutral when it comes to the selling zone and the buying zone. It's relatively neutral, and I don't think people use this enough, because this simplified things. This tells us basically what the market is doing. The market is quite neutral right now. It means on a rate of selling and buying, it's around 40, 50, 60%. Probably 40 to 50% buying. But it's around that area. It's quite neutralized, which is good. That's what we want. In the last month, there's been a strong sell-off of token, and that's the dip that we've noticed. In the last week, there's still been a strong sell-off. But if we go to the last day, it's quite neutralized. So what you can see is that the further we go into the future is the more the price is going towards the buy, is the more the market is buying. More people are starting to buy than sell the closer we get to the future. So that's just a simple explanation for you. So that's one of my reasons why I think that it can definitely grow to stabilize above $2, possibly $2.10, $2.20. But before that, let's not forget it was much higher. The last time it was at $3, I believe this was at the end of April, around the 22nd of April. This is exactly where we are right now in the month of May. Now into some of the updates. LADCF is launching an accessible investment token for financing cinema built on Tezos blockchain. La diverse site Du Cinema France has a mission of making cinema funding accessible to everyone while facilitating the development of high quality work that meets the audience expectation. This famous French movie production company will be launching KlapCoin, investment token for financing cinema powered by Tezos. You remember when I was talking to you about development within the Terra blockchain? Well, this is part of it. This is part of the ecosystem development. There's new tokens being launched on the Terra blockchain by a cinema company. How incredible is that? So always keep a close eye on the Terra ecosystem. This is where the dApps are being built. This is where the dApps are being published. Over 84. These include Bacon Tool, Block Explorers, Community DeFi Tools, Dev Tool, tools for developers, NFT tools, dApps, digital identity, and obviously stablecoins. So that's what I like to see is an ecosystem, is a blockchain that has a strong enthusiasm dApp development, because ultimately dApp development is what gives Ethereum such a valuable position in the crypto world. It's also a cryptocurrency that's really valuable to hold, but ultimately what gives Ethereum such a great value is the fact that they've got a vast ecosystem. Up next, the Tezos NFT experience is coming to an art-based Hong Kong. Represented at the event will be created Tezos NFT artist, experience designer to explore a new frontier of art, technology, inspiring speakers, collaborative panels, discussion, and introducing Gitcoin's virtual hackathon, unlocking Web3 for art and culture, powered by Tezos. These are two development within the space of May that are being announced, development on the Tezos blockchain. So while I was talking about development in the early parts of this video, I meant it. There's strong development within Tezos, and there's development that we probably haven't learned about yet, that hasn't been made public yet. Keep that in mind. So thank you for watching, subscribe to see more, and I'll see you in my next video.